identities.
I felt like sharing something super embarrassing. I haven't told anyone this. Anyone this, not even my sister, who's my best friend, no one. This was like maybe 9 months ago when I was cooking dinner or lunch. I can't remember. But anywho, at the time we were at our house and not at my boyfriend's mom's place like we are now. And I was watching her Labrador, Molly, and I normally let her dry food rest in a bit of water in a bowl on the kitchen bench, like only for a couple of minutes, like nothing special. So I had the ingredients on the table and I had the frying pan on. I don't remember what I cooked, but a really embarrassing story. You probably don't think it's funny, but I mean, I was laughing so bad when I did it. I'm like, I am so lost, you know? So lost. And this whole mom brain, yeah. I was lost before being a mom, but I'm even more lost now. Anywho, I'm cooking the food and I grabbed the wrong bowl and chucked in her food in the nearly finished dish that I was making at the time. So we just started all over again, but oh my God, that was a good laugh. That was a good laugh. Have you ever done that before? You probably haven't, but yes, that is just my funny story. Ha 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 ha. Another day, another video clip. I haven't told you guys that I've been interested in a bit of Pilates. Maybe I'm affected by the trends for the last few years, but I've always been interested. My very first experience of Pilates was with my mum. She bought one of those videos, and I think it was with Cindy Crawford. I don't remember who it was, but it was in the 90s, and I thought it was pretty interesting. And sometimes you feel like for something new. So this I've been thinking about for quite some time, because I have a lot of passion projects that keep me on my phone, on my laptop, so a lot of screen time. And I want to implement a hobby that is away from the screen. I love my Sims 4, that's also on the screen, but I want to implement a hobby that is not on the screen. So I've been thinking about this for quite some time, and I'm starting before 2025, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm not putting any pressure on myself, but I'm just trying to help myself feel better, both spiritually, mentally, physically. So what I'm trying to get at is that my hobby, my no screen hobby for 2025, which I'm already starting now, is to learn more about Pilates. And I get all geeky when it comes to a new hobby, so I want to know why certain things are the way they are. Like, okay, you're sitting on the mat. Why am I doing this move? What is the name of this move? And what body parts does it help out in this workout move or whatever? I know I'm really geeky there, but that's how I work. I need to know. I love learning new things. I learn new things all the time. It's just that my memory is not the best. I love new. I'm like just so curious. It's like when I did my yin yoga course and my crystal healing course, it's like I just had to know. So what I'm trying to say is that it is 11 a.m. on Saturday, doing what I can as a mom with a sick kitty. She's watching some YouTube so I can do something for myself. She's not going to die. I'm not going to die. I'm not a bad mom because I'm doing that. So I am actually doing a online course right now. Just started now. And yeah, because when I do these online courses, I hold myself accountable and it feels more fun. I know as silly as it sounds, I know it sounds really silly, but I get a kick when I get a certificate. It's like when I did the yin yoga course and the crystal healing course, when I got those certificates last year in the summer. It's just, it felt good, you know? It's like, it's for me, you know? So I'm pretty far along with this online course. It's a really simple course. It's like learn the basics. So I'm basically halfway. So we just did a 15-minute workout. I won't say workout, but more like just learning how to use your core. Because FYI, if you didn't know this, my core is nada. I've never been a core girl, even before my daughter, but absolutely not after my daughter. So that's one of my top priorities why I want to get into Pilates. I love Ashtanga yoga, love it, but I'm feeling for something new, you know? And that's fine, that's fine. So what I've learned is that it's all about synchronicity. It's like a flow in it. It's like, at the same time, I want to know what these names are called of these moves. It's like in yoga, you have the warrior position, you have the fish position, you have this three-legged dog position, you have wild thing position. Love that move on if you know anything about yoga. So what I've learned now is the roll up and roll down, half roll up, half roll down. I can put them on the screen. Mermaid stretch, love that. And the spine twist and the spine stretch. So that's what I've learned so far. So it is a gloomy day and we need to vacuum. The load of washing is on and we need to get out and get some fresh air, because that is a part that is a must. That is a must. I have a national park like outside. We got to get outside. So I'm gonna stop babbling. Yes, I'm just feeling good. I don't know why. I'm just feeling good, and I'm gonna go on this high flow with this high right now. And the thing is, I actually have a bit of a cold, and I've been coughing this night. Oh my goodness, this is the first night since my daughter's been sick where I haven't had to get up in the middle of the night and given her medicine. And we actually slept till 7:15. And I didn't wake up like at midnight and stayed up to 3 in the morning. So a good night's rest. Maybe that's why I'm on such a high. I don't know, but I mean, I'm just going to go with it. It feels good. Oh yeah, and I ripped off the press-on nails. FYI, I used to be a nail technician. You do not rip off nails. You don't do it. But I did it. My bad. Can I see your belly? Hi everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I'm filming out in public, we live in the woods, so yes, but it still feels a bit funny if I do run into anyone while I and baby girl are on our little walk here. Anywho, a little update on my Pilates journey. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at the previous vlog to my Inspired Diary series. Anywho, this morning I did the second education challenge, so to say, and I just thought I'd share this journey. Okay, you guys interested? I don't know, but it's memories for me, so yeah, whatever. Anywho, I've learned, I know this already. So on that education, we just talked about the pelvic floor and how to activate the pelvis, and that it's not my favorite, but it's good. It's a good reminder. It's like, I know these things, so important before children and after children, and it's not like I pee my pants like every day or whatever, but I tell you what, when I jump on the trampoline, I just gotta think think a little bit about using those muscles. Too much information at the start of this vlog, I'm sorry, but that's how it is on my channel. Honesty is the best policy, they say. Sorry, I'm chewing gum. Anywho, so what did we learn on that education video today? Learn again. I know this already. There's a position in Pilates that's called the 100, and I learned, or on this video, they're talking about the 100, but it wasn't the full out 100. It was like a half 100, and I could show you on the screen. So that I've done before. I know what tabletop is. I know what shoulder bridging is. And what else did she discuss? The thing is, I did mention this on the previous video. I know a little bit about Pilates already, but if you want to get inspired by a Pilates queen, look up Lydia. I forget her last name. I'll put it on the screen. She is a Pilates queen, and I love her videos because she's the opposite of me. She doesn't talk that much. Because sometimes I just want to follow along a workout class without a bunch of talk. Just show me and I'll do it. So, of course, I do like to know the ins and outs and the whys for everything, but sometimes, yeah, you just want to see them do the thing and you copy, okay? So, Lydia Mira, I'll put on the screen. So, yes. So, guys, I'm doing it. Pilates day 2. Wow. It's not like I'm sweating my butt off when I'm doing this education online course thing. It's just, going through the basics and how to activate it. And we all know this, don't rush through an exercise and move. Feel it, do it correctly, so you're actually doing it correctly. Why rush something and you're not even doing it the right way, So a lot of core, and that is what I'm going to focus on, because my core is not my fun part of my body. It never has been, and I'm trying to change that. So a lot of core focus, so that will also help my lower back. Yes. Okay, we're back home after our lovely walk, and we just rested a little bit on the couch. And I just wanted to update you guys on something that I'm really trying to work with also. The first thing you do when you wake up, we're not alone and we're all different. And I'm not putting any shame on anyone here, but I'm a bit disgusted about the want and the need and the obsession to start my phone and start scrolling the first thing I do in the morning. And I don't want to be that person. I love scrolling, don't get me wrong, but why the need to do it the first thing in the morning? So I'm trying to change out a habit, and it's a hard one. And this book I bought, seriously, nearly a year ago. Oh, at the start of this year, January, I got inspired by Lena Lifts, a major YouTuber, and she's such an inspiration. And she recommended this book. If you have a hard time reading self-development and self-help books, this one has a lot of humor, and I highly recommend it. So I've been going on and off with reading this book nearly a whole year, still haven't finished it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of, I disgust myself. Like the first thing I do, I want to scroll on my phone, and I already have a lot of passion projects that I need to use my phone with. So when it comes to my hobby and my passion projects and online store, emailing for collabs, back and forth, editing softwares and all that, is like I'm always on my phone or on my laptop. So I'm just trying to break a habit. That's what I'm trying to say here. So instead of the first thing of doing scrolling on my phone, because it's like it's not like I'm scrolling on my phone the first thing I want to do in the morning. I want to watch something on YouTube. I don't watch the news because I get too depressed and cry all the time. And my baby girl has her cartoons in the morning. So my relaxed thing is like watching something on YouTube, but also starting the phone can trigger like, oh, there's an email here or a notification here or yeah. Anywho, what I'm trying to say is that I'm so proud of myself. Big girl points. I started reading the first thing I did in the morning. So you saw the candles in the morning there. I ate 2 eggs and my hard bread and had my no caffeine coffee because I'm trying to watch my cortisol levels, and I started reading this, and I really recommend it. It is funny, and I hope I won't get in trouble by reading this section to you guys. So this is a book about badass habits, and it's like I'm just, I love reading books about this. I'm such a, I don't know. It just floats my boat. Do you relate? I love self-development stuff. It just floats my boat. Anywho, in this section of the book, it's about, rewarding yourself after doing a task that you don't want to do. So she's just giving some examples here. So I hope I won't get in trouble for saying this out loud. But anyway, it's a list of things. And I laughed so loud this morning when I read this. So one was, after writing for 2 hours each morning, ... eat chocolate. And maybe it's not even that funny, but I thought it was so unexpected. After a cigarette-free day, you get to masturbate. Otherwise, can't touch it. Why? Why put that in a book? I just love it because it snaps you up. It's so smart because it makes you like, what did I just read? But yeah, no touchy, whether it be chocolate or private parts. So recommend it if you want a self-development self-development book that has a lot of humor. And I'm on page, where's my bookmarker? Life hack, use these post-its because you can mark, instead of like using a pen or a highlighter, I use these. So these miniature post-its, and I use it also as a bookmarker, but I want to, yeah, because it sticks, you know. So I'm on page 154 and got about 100 to go. But still, I knocked out maybe like 7 pages this morning. But that I take away with me. No touching unless you do the thing first.